Philadelphia. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Broncos.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath. With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes! Byron Young in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Back deep for the Eagles, Avery Williams. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets up to the 24.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Third down, they need 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Nix, how to throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard
What a
line.
luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down. Now, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of
It is a big play for the Eagles. 37 yards.
First and goal.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
One more time, they try Barkley. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
back
for
to level
Philadelphia.
after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A run with dominance. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
By Sidney Brown. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And third down coming up.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical. And the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Second down. Nix. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Here's Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Watson's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The tight end motioning left here. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Taken in by Dotson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
To A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for an Eagles first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's Barkley. He'll take this down to the 23. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Now it's Hurts. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Eagles 14, Broncos 10.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Inside the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 28-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now it's Dobbins. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 17, Eagles 14.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
Brings up third down.
Third and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. This one into the hands of Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's taken in by Brown.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Hurts working in the pistol. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
He'll decide to keep this once more. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first, under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Man in motion is Brown. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
It's now third and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get the... And he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, knock him down the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
And 12 at the 20-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the
And now, with that
33-yard line.
first down of the drive, now you can see they're going to get rolling into more traditional 2-minute offense as they try to end this half with some points.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another
Plenty of
Broncos
room after
first
that
down.
catch. Big gainer of 23.
44-yard line.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards. Complete to Marvin Mims. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
2nd and inches. They'll give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims.
Nix's pass complete to Marvin Mims. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Throwing, Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Eagles recover the football. not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This one complete to Sutton. That'll change things out of bounds inside the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Nix to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jordan Davis gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are able to get it back within a score. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Williams now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
First and 10 at
the nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run after the catch. The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts to throw. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 35, Broncos 20.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Mims sent in motion here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He takes off. And Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
10 yards.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 4.
You know, it's really surprising to see him, of all people, let that one go. You just don't see him drop many balls. I mean, really, regardless of the circumstance. So, yes, there was contact. Yes, they timed it up perfectly, but typically that's a ball he's able to hold on to.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Nix gonna throw for it. A ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an eagle. First down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, but then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
He'll get that out to Barkley. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Ooh. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. And make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's got another one. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Nick now on 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Sherfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He keeps it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
6 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on second and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the first down.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Broncos 28.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Hurts again. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Man in motion is Smith. Again, Hurts. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, in the timing, the spacing, it's just not.
It is brought in the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Broncos 28.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll have the first down. We'll get him up around the 37.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll step up and run this.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. A run with Dobbins. Space to run inside the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Nolan Smith. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
And a really nice job by the defense responding with a big play of their own following that last long gain. So these two teams, they continue to trade blows back and forth at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this drive plays out.
Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, just ends up being a wasted down.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Broncos 35.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So a 2-minute warning the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Eagles 56, Broncos 35.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They
11.
get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards.
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 40.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First down.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On second down, it's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
42.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses